In this Voxcad tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use some of the advanced features of the palette and also to make your own structures. So I've already created a basic red and yellow material here, but just to show you how easy it is, we can just hit the Add Material button. We'll call this one blue, and we can change its color to reflect that. And so how do we actually add voxels to our workspace? So here, if we click over to the Workspace tab, we can set the not only the size of the voxels, but also how many are in each dimension. So let's make a simple, say 20 by 10 by 10 structure. And now to actually edit the voxels, you click the Edit Voxels button here. And this takes you into a 2D view. And just off screen here, you can see we have a reference 3D view. And we have a few variety of drawing tools here. So if we want to draw in red with the pencil, we can go through and do that. If we want to draw a yellow rectangle, you can certainly do that. A blue circle, so on and so forth. You have the basic MS Paint tools here. But let's for now just make a fully red region. And you can step back through the layers. You can see the reference view changing here as we step back through the layers, and as we look forward, it shows you exactly where you're looking. And I'll note you can do this from any angle. So here we're looking at it from the back. Here we're looking at it from the left. We can zoom in and out, and it'll always show you where you are in reference to 3D. And so when we're done, we can go back and back into the 3D view mode. And now let's make some composite materials. So let's add a material here and call it dither. There's two different ways we can composite materials. So you can see we have a basic material, which is what we've been using. We can also create a dithered material, which can combine two other materials, let's say red and yellow, into another material. And now let's add some dithered material to our structure here. And here I've just created it. I'm going to hit Control-C to copy and just paste this layer up through the structure, the first few layers. And here we can see our dithered material is 50% yellow and 50% red, and we can change that ratio however we desire. And that's one way to make a composite material. Another one, we can actually define a microstructure. So if we go over to this Structure tab here, we can either import another DMF file, or we can go through and say we want to say a 3 by 3 by 3 microstructure, edit that, and here we can see we have access to, put it on screen here, we can have access to our different materials here. So if we wanted to say make something that had a blue layer followed by a couple yellow layers, and we can always look at what we're doing here by bringing up a reference view. So here's what we've just created. Hit done. And now this material, which we'll call composite, let's say. Let's go ahead and add some of that. So we're going to go maybe up to the top here and add some composite material. And what you can see here, as we go back, these top 4 layers here are now this composite material. And say we want to go back and change our microstructure, we can edit the structure, and let's put a little more blue in here. Now we've created essentially blue cubes with yellow centers. And if we want to go even crazier, we can create dithers of composites and composites of dithers. Of course, we can assign material properties to our basic materials here and do finite element analysis, just as we did before, and analyze the physics of this structure.